you being informed and knowing what's going on. Now, I just had to show y'all this because I have always been looking for someplace else to go outside of America. Like I've always just wanted to um find somewhere to go in case something gets hectic here in the States and I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? So I'm going to show you this real quick because this is very cool. And I had people debate me, oh, you can't buy citizenship and all this and that. Yes, you can. And there's a lot of places that you can get it. This is La Vida Golden Visas. Now, I learned about this because I saw, like I said, I saw the guy, the African guy, I think he was Nigerian, and he said his passport didn't give him a lot of places to go. This kid saved like the $200,000 or whatever it cost. Took him a couple of years. I kept following him little by little to see, and it took him a couple of years, but he saved up the money, and I think he got it in St. Kitts. And this place will help you do that. And I picked this one because this is the one he used. Let me see if I can find the page that shows all of the countries. Okay, so yeah, so now these are all the countries that you could go to that you can buy citizenship. So like for example, Portugal is like 500,000. America is at least 800,000 up, but Donald Trump said he going to make it where it's going to be like they can buy citizenship for like $10 million. So America probably will end up being the most expensive place. But like you can go to Greece for 250,000. This one, wherever this country is, Nauru, you know, 105,000, $100,000. So, you know, this kid went to St. Kitts. He saved up $250,000. It's just a donation. They give you the citizenship and passport. And like Dominica, $200,000, and they have real estate options, citizenship and passport, and a visa travel to 152 countries. So that's what the boy was saying, that he didn't like his you know, the passport that he had in Nigeria. So, you know, this is a good option if you just got to get up out of America real quick. And you know, Canada is 260. Like, look at America is the minimum of 800,000. Ireland is $1 million. Okay, so you know, Italy is 500,000. And they have some of these places have, you know, like land investments, and part of the money can go to getting land and different things. It just depends on what you can work out with the country or whatever. So I just thought this was kind of cool, you know, if you're thinking about leaving. And there's no African countries on this, I don't know, but you could contact this place. It's in the description if you're interested, and you can, you know, look into this, because I actually think that, you know, if it gets hectic here and it's time to go, you know, 100 and something thousand, 250,000, you know, you can't even buy a closet in New York where I live at for that price. You might be able to really get out of there and go somewhere and be safe somewhere else, you know. So, you know, I just was just always in the back of my mind, because I just always was like, you know, what would I do if I had to leave America? Or what if I wanted to, you know, give up my citizenship and go somewhere else? Whatever. You know, it's just like I said, I'm that person that always wants to think like, what if? So that's something that you could look at. You guys can, this will be in the description too. So this was a long one to unpack, but you know, again, you know, would I leave America? Probably not, unless there was a problem. Now, there's parts of Africa that are amazing, and I really would like to go visit all of the countries over there if I could. You know, I would really love to go over there and spend some time and spend months there and see things and travel all over. But I do feel like I would want to come back home, but you never know. A lot of people go over there and they say they love it and they never come back. You know, some people go over there, their business is very lucrative, and they come back. You know, Akon said that, you know, all his friends he brought over there, they did business over there and it was lucrative for them and they made millions. So, you know, even though he's a little suspicious with that development plan that he had, that it kind of fell through and it didn't really do anything. But, I've had people from all different places in America and different parts of Africa said that they like it there and they did well. They bought houses and stuff like that and they travel back and forth. I feel like I would be a person to come back and forth unless like war broke out or something, or was some reason that I would have to give up my citizenship. And I did notice that a lot of countries do not allow you to have dual citizenship. So that was something I really don't think I would go anywhere that wouldn't allow me to have dual citizenship. So these are just things to think about. This was a long one. I thank you for sitting with me. I am so tired now. I am Shelly B. This means I love you in sign language, and I do if you sat through this with me. And even if you didn't, I appreciate you watching whenever you're watching. And, think about it. I feel like you should always have a plan of what to do in case there's turmoil in America, because I just always feel like America will definitely have karma one day where the war will come here, just like we've brought war to everybody else. So that's always in the back of my mind of like, what would I do? So, check it out, you guys, and you know, just think very hard and watch a lot of these videos. And I always do whenever I want to do anything in life that I'm not sure about it, I always just Google horror stories of such and such to find out the worst possible scenarios of something and hear the worst stories, because then I feel like you're more prepared, and then if any of that stuff puts fear in your heart, then maybe you shouldn't go. So, okay. So I am Shelly B. I am going to go now. As always, I love to come on here and chat away to you all and share information with you. Any videos that you see of mine, I usually break them into reels, but if you see a reel, just know that you can come to my YouTube channel and look for the original video, and all the links will be in the description. And I appreciate you watching, and have a lovely evening. I am Shelly B. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.